Hey there, Hikarian here with the very first installment of the Animation Spotlight, a series where I tell you of some of the animation goodness worth checking out around the web. In each of these episodes I'll be bringing 3 animations into the spotlight, 1 professional animation, 1 student animation and 1 independent artist that could use some more exposure. Stay tuned and hopefully you'll discover something new and cool along the way.
Now, let me steal a few moments of your time to introduce you to the novel concept that is the Postal Service.
We start off strong with an animation that has already gotten its fair share of attention, but is still an absolute must for those who haven't had the pleasure of seeing it yet. At this point, we're used to seeing 3D animation imitating the aesthetics of 2D animation here and there, and as such, Klaus may fool you at first. But give it another look and you'll definitely be able to see the human care and thought that has gone into each line in every second of animation.
No, wait! All you have to do, they said, is set up a working post office over there and return home a conquering hero. Piece of cake. Ha!
Yup, this is as a matter of fact all 2D animated, and is an attempt from Sergio Pablo and SPA Studios to make the good old 2 dimensions relevant again in a feature-length cinematic sense. Now, Klaus may just be a teaser for the time being, but it is definitely worth checking out these 2.5 minutes of animation goodness, especially if you're another person dreaming of the revival of traditional animation on the silver screen. In this junior film for college by Sam Frederick, also known as Universal Heat, we take a trip down the rabbit hole as a girl all alone in a strange post-apocalyptic world goes through hell in order to retrieve her only friend in this desolate place filled with monsters. The simplistic, flashy, tweeny style may put some off at first, but as you'll come to discover, it works really well for this short and gives it a very unique feel. The story itself is also really well told and paced, keeping things suspenseful while also taking its time to delve into the bizarre sides of the land. With a great soundscape to accompany it all, I found myself being sucked into the story, all while being reminded of horror movies such as Silent Hill and I Am Legend. Rabbit Hole certainly builds up one of the stranger worlds that I've had the pleasure of seeing along the way, and I ended up loving every minute of it. If you like a good scare and are not above a bit of animated gore, then do go check it out.
Bowtie, yeah, bowtie, yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Bowtie knows what I'm talking about. He knows. What? You know. It looks just like my Uncle Bob. I've never met him.
As many of you know, it can be quite difficult for an original series to get a proper footing here on YouTube and on the internet in general these days. That's why whenever you find something awesome, the power is in your hand to help share it and make the viewers multiply. But even with all of these adversities, there are still people giving it their all because they enjoy doing what they do. One of these people is Levy, who otherwise works for the Walt Disney Company. For 3 years now he has been creating episodes of Bowtie, which has amounted to 120 episodes all in all at this point. The episodes are fun little shorts based off of moments in Dave's own life and are usually 1 to 2 minutes in length.
What?
It's a cliche for an animated film to begin with a voiceover by the main character. But it's not a cliche to have that character walk into a hat shop and buy a new hat.
As something new, the Bowtie series has recently ventured into a new format with the Bowtie Fantastic Movie, in which each scene is based off of fan suggestions. This is a really cool idea as we in the end will end up with a feature-length Bowtie movie influenced by its own audience. With an amazing amount of content already, and a fun and bite-sized format, and criminally few subscribers, I can warmly recommend bringing Dave Levy's Bowtie into a Tuesday routine.
That's it.
The Bowtie movie is still going strong, so head on over and leave your suggestions as to what you think should happen next.
Step up to me. Look, I come back at you with rhymes, beats, and melody. I can rap better than inanimate lawn gnome. Boom, pow, yeah, I banish you, comb. Oh, sorry, I got a little aggressive at the end.
Well, those were my 3 picks for this installment. Thank you so much for sticking around, and hopefully you found something new and cool that you didn't know of before and at least found somewhat interesting. You can watch any of the animations that I've talked about by clicking right here below, or otherwise you can find the links in the description. Do give them a watch, they're definitely worth it. I would love to hear what you guys thought about this series, with this being the first installment of the animation spotlight as well. Do you like the way the format is as it is now, or do you think it could use some changes? Do let me know in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to list some of the animations and artists that you think could use a tour in the spotlight as well. Well, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hikarian out.